More than a dozen ambulances are waiting. It's the same story at the Ipswich Hospital. At some stages this afternoon at the Prince Charles Hospital, there was more than half a dozen waiting. Here at the RBWH, I counted at least 10 ambulances in the waiting bay. Now, the Health Minister's office, Melissa, has been made aware of this situation. David Crisafulli, the opposition leader, just today went on the attack, accusing the government of being in the midst of a health crisis. But, Melissa, it's worth noting that the Queensland Ambulance Service has said that this afternoon is an unusually busy afternoon, but waiting 3 hours to drop patients off certainly is not standard procedure. Melissa, it will be very interesting to see how the government responds to this tomorrow, because there simply is no easy answer.
There isn't, is there, Peter? Thank you.
Watch this space at this stage. Nothing coming out of the Port Adelaide team this morning. Came over. His subbing out of the game on Thursday night for nausea/heart reasons. He spent time in hospital, and yeah, it's a big unknown as to when he will play again. It may be as soon as this week, but nothing coming out of the club at this stage.
There's a lot of this going on in world sport at the moment.
Well, in the world.
World sport?
Yeah, I think
a lot of athletes have got these issues.
And are you, Brownie, referring to the booster shots
and the booster shots? That's obviously the word going around.
Look, it's been discussed. I haven't been able to get an official line on that from anyone attached to Ollie Wines at this stage. But yeah, the question is being asked and put to me and others, and clearly yourself, by a lot of people about a possibility of that.
But it's not just the heart issues. I mean, like, without delving into your private affairs, you've got Bell's palsy at the moment, which hopefully you're on the back end of that. But there's a bit of that going around as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's got heart issues, and Bell's palsy has gone through the roof since the boosters and COVID issues. So no doubt. And we had Michelangelo Ricci on AW on Friday night, and he said that Wines there's a ward filled with people with similar symptoms in Adelaide to Ollie Wines. So nausea, heart issues. So there has to be something more to it.
Yeah, we're not anti-vaxxers. We've all done our due diligence with our booster shots and all that sort of stuff. But there is going to have to be some study done on this, not just in a sporting sphere, but like a community sphere.
And you're right, though, because we don't want to get into the space we're not experts in at all.
We do 2 hours of that every Sunday, Damien.
We often do that. But when it comes to the medical side, we try and stay clear.
I don't think anyone can explain why we saw a 40% jump in code 1s, and I've seen that as I've travelled around the state sometimes. I'll walk into an ambulance service and they'll say, we had a 30% increase in code 1s yesterday. Can't tell you why. We just had a lot of heart attacks and chest pains and trouble breathing, respiratory issues. Sometimes you can't explain why those things happen, but unfortunately it did.
Do you have any theories or any idea as to what could have been that exacerbating factor?
No, we don't have that information yet, but what I do know, and I'm hearing some interjections on the side, is that vaccines actually help people stay out of hospital, not put them in hospital.